Today we are going to look at another use case for cargo, which is how to deploy a WordPress page. So in our Acurast example apps repository, we have a couple of example apps. One of them is a WordPress page. So let's set that up. So when you check out the repository, you can navigate to this folder. I'll actually do that now. So we are in the WordPress folder, and then the first thing you have to do is you have to copy the example, the env example file, and fill out all the important details. So the first thing is the callback URL, which is where basically after the processor starts up and configures everything, it will let you know what its own address is. So we need just to use any kind of web service, webhook web service that can accept a post request and show us the data. I'm using this webhook watch website. So you just go here, you get your own endpoint, you copy it and paste it here. Then the SSH password is just the password you need to SSH into the processor. We don't need this, but for maintenance, if you want to change something on your WordPress site, maybe it could be helpful. Then we specify the network, mainnet in this case. Then we have to specify the domain under which we want to deploy this. At the moment, you need to have your own domain, and we have a tutorial on how to set up the DNS entries. We'll not cover this here. So if you haven't set this up for your account, make sure that you do it before continuing. And then we just set some, the username, password, and so on. Make sure that you change those because obviously otherwise it's not secure. Yeah, then in here in the app we can see we have a couple of files. The first four are like just the glue code for cargo to get everything up and running, and then we have the configuration file for WordPress. Yeah, so we're already ready, I think. I changed one thing here, which is that it takes a little less time for waiting time for the deployment to start. And we make sure that all the environment variables are passed through and that the min processor version is set. So then we can go here and we say Acurast deploy, which will start the CLI and the deployment process. Okay, so it looks like the execution price is set a little high, so we use the suggested lower fee, and then we wait for the deployment to go through. Okay, so after a few minutes of waiting, we can see the first request coming in, and we can also see here the deployment has successfully been started or was deployed. So we can see the ID, we can see the match, and then that it was acknowledged, and the environment variables were set, all the files that were uploaded, and the processor that was assigned in the end. Now on the left side we can see the requests coming in. So the first one is basically just a log of phase 1 that it's installing SSH and the tunnel dependencies. Now the processor is working and we will wait for the next log. Okay, and now also the other requests came in. So as again here phase 1 installing SSH and tunnel dependencies, then Dropbear, the SSH client, was started, or server, then the reverse tunnel is being set up, then WordPress installation starts, and then a few more logs until we are here at the end where we can see we have two URLs. The first is the one where our WordPress site is going to be hosted or is hosted, and then we have an SSH command and endpoint where we can connect into the processor. But this we will not need, so we just take this one, open it. Right. So actually now we haven't received the WordPress ready command. So the tunnel is set up, everything is ready, but we're still waiting for the WordPress to be actually for the server to actually be started. So we have to give it a few more minutes until the processor has everything set up. Okay, so this took a few minutes, but now we can see we have some more requests coming in. So here we can see the database is being initialized, then creating the WordPress database, downloading WordPress, and starting the server finally. And here it says it's fully live. So let's go back to the site, hit refresh. And we get redirected to our setup page. So now let's go through this quickly. Okay, let's call it WordPress on Acurast, admin. Let's just leave this. Let's say this. Okay. Okay, so this worked. Now let's go and see if, well, actually let's click here. Let's see if we can log in. Okay, perfect. So we're logged in the admin panel. If we now take this, open the page again, we can see that we have a WordPress blog live now. Yeah, and this blog this WordPress instance is now running on a processor, and we can see it's somewhere in England. And we have the admin panel here where we can, well, I don't actually know WordPress that well, but I'm sure we can create new posts, we can upload media, whatever you can do on a normal WordPress page, and it will show up here. As mentioned before, we also have an SSH connection available, so we could actually SSH into the processor and change the setup. Maybe for WordPress updates you have to do that. I'm not actually sure if WordPress can self-update, but if not, then you can always go debug and so on. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and let us know if you have any feedback. Thanks.